all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to be taking you through 10 stretches that you can do from the comfort of your own bed right before bed or in the morning when you wake up. But before we get into that, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Give this a big thumbs up if you enjoy this type of video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so stretching. Stretching is so important. It is something that is often overlooked in favor of doing more cardio, more strength training, but flexibility is so important for just everyday living and an increased quality of life. Being a little more flexible just helps you be a little more comfortable in life and helps you to be able to do a lot of things just throughout your everyday life, like reaching, bending, twisting, etc. Stretching also is a great way to settle down, to relax, to de-stress after a long, hard day, and it's also a great way to energize yourself and get ready for the day ahead. It's something that I would suggest doing at least once a day. You can do it right when you get up in the morning, you can do it midday as kind of a midday break, or you can do it at night right before you go to bed. And of course, it's great to do right after you do a workout. So today's video, I have 10 stretches that you can do. These are easy stretches. You can do them from the comfort of your own bed. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first area that we are going to work on and that we're going to stretch today is our neck. So a lot of us tend to hold all of that tension in our neck and in our shoulders. So what we're first going to do, we are going to release all that tension, okay, by taking a deep breath in and out. As you are releasing that breath out, take another one in. Make sure that you are releasing your shoulders. So we don't want to have our shoulders hiked all the way up to our ears. Release them and release that tension. All right, so we're going to start with some neck rotations. So bring your head forward and rotate to the side and back, other side and down, side, back, other side and down. You can go at your own pace. If you need to go a little bit slower, feel free to do so. All right, and let's take it the other direction. Side, back, other side, front. Make sure during this whole movement that your shoulders are staying down. I am feeling my neck crack. All right, one more time around, down, side, back, side, and back to center. Okay, so for the next one, this is one of my favorite stretches for the neck. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna stand up tall, okay, take one hand, put it on the opposite side of your head, and we're going to pull, just a gentle pull. Okay, so we are stretching the opposite side of the neck. Okay, if this is enough, stay right here, but if you want a little bit more of a stretch, I want you to take your other hand, put it on that same shoulder and pull down just a little bit. You should feel that all along the side of your neck and your shoulder. Remember to take deep breaths. One more big deep breath and we're gonna switch. All right, return to the center. Okay, now we're gonna switch sides. So take this hand and gently pull the head to the side. Take your other hand and gently pull that shoulder down. Gently being the key word. Take a few deep breaths. And back to center. Okay, so for this next one, we are going to give ourselves a big hug because we all deserve it. Okay, so arms out, stretched out. We're going to take one arm over the other and reach back and give yourself a big hug. This should help stretch out your back. Also, a little bit of self-love always does the body good. All right, take 2 deep breaths. One more. And out. All right, now we're gonna switch. Other arm is on top. And give yourself a big hug. All right, so this next one, we're gonna work on stretching out our legs a little bit. So this is great if you have been doing some lower body strength training, any running, cardio, anything like that in which you've been using your legs a lot, or if you've just been sitting for a long period of time. So we're gonna do a forward bend. So sit with your legs out in front of you. I like to have my feet flexed because I feel like that also gives a stretch to the calves. So the hamstrings, which are the back of your thighs, as well as your calves if you have your feet flexed. But if you want to give even more of a stretch to your hamstrings, then go ahead and point your toes. So I'm gonna flex my feet, okay? And then we're gonna do a forward bend as far down as you can go. We're gonna stay here for 2 deep breaths. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath in and out. And then rise back up. Okay, so we're gonna do that again. This next time, I want you to take a deep breath in, and as you are exhaling, bend down into that stretch. Try to get even further the second time than you did that first time. So deep breath in, out, and bend down. Okay, deep breath in. As you exhale, try to sink even more into that stretch. Another deep breath in and out. All right, and come back up. We are going to do that one more time. Again, try to get even further into that stretch than you did those first 2 times. All right, so deep breath in. This time I'm going to point my toes, get a little more of a stretch in my hamstrings. So deep breath in and breathe out. Deep breath in and out. Last deep breath in and out. Rise back up. All right, so this next one, I know I said the other one was a favorite of mine. This next one really is a favorite of mine. So we're gonna go into a child's pose. So you know how kids basically sit on top of their feet with their little feet splayed out like that? That is the position that we are gonna get in. So put your feet under your little butt, okay? So your knees shouldn't be completely together. They're gonna be a little splayed out, okay? And we are going to take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we are just going to go as far down to the bed as we possibly can, okay? Arms straight out in front of you. So we're gonna take a deep breath in and out. I want you to reach your arms out as far as you can. Give a nice stretch. This is a great upper body stretch. Okay, so we're going to take 2 deep breaths in. One more. And out. All right, so now I want you, we're going to thread our arms onto the opposite side, okay? So with one arm, I want you to thread through underneath the other arm onto the opposite side and stretch out that arm. This is great for the back and the shoulders. Okay, 2 more deep breaths in right here. Breathe in. And as you exhale, come back to the center. Okay, we're gonna take one big deep breath here back in the center. Deep breath in and out. All right, then we're gonna switch sides, thread that other arm underneath to the opposite side. And we're gonna stay here for, let's give this 3 deep breaths. So deep breath in and out. Breathe in and out. And one more deep breath in and out. Wonderful. All right, come back to the center. Deep breath in and exhale. All right, come back up to a seated position. All right, so next one is another one of my favorite. Guys, who'd have thunk that I would have put together a workout routine, a stretch routine of all my favorite stretches? Who'd have thunk? Okay, so this is the, oh, someone's calling me, hold on. So sorry about that. So this is why we need time to stretch. Okay, so this is a butterfly stretch, which I'm sure most of you are familiar with. Okay, so I want you to sit in a crisscross position, crisscross applesauce. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our elbows to our knees, and we're gonna try and push down as far as we can get our legs to go, okay? While you're doing this, I want you to lean forward as much as you can so we get that stretch through our hip flexors right here, okay? So as much as you can, push out with your elbows on your knees and bend as far forward as you can. Deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. All right, come back up. Now switch whichever foot was in front. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. So if you would like, instead of using your elbows, you can use your hands and then reach forward, okay? So we're gonna push down with our elbows, bend as far forward as you can. Okay, take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in. Try to get even further down into that stretch. And out. All right, come back up to the center. Our legs are gonna stay in this exact same position for our next stretch. Our upper body is gonna be doing something just a little bit different. So this is a reclined butterfly. So if your flexibility level is not quite so high, that is fine. You can use some pillows to recline back on, okay? So pretty much all you're doing, crisscross. We're gonna put our hands on our knees. I almost forgot what these were called. Hands on your knees, push down as you bend back. So it's really gonna be splaying your hips out and really stretching those hip flexors. So, I could just stay like this. Let's just stay like this, guys. But if your flexibility level is a little bit higher, you want a little bit more of a stretch, we're gonna be going flat down to the bed. So legs are still in the same position, but instead, we're gonna be moving flat onto your back and trying to push your legs open. Okay, are we ready? Get into position, y'all. All right, now take a deep breath in and out. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get your legs fully touching the bed, okay? Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in. Push down a little bit on those legs and out. All right, deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. All right, let's come back up. rock yourself back up into a seated position. Next one, actually you really didn't need to do that because we're gonna be on our backs for this next one as well. So this is called a supine twist. Another one of my favorites, another great one to do if your legs are really tight or if you've just been doing a lot of squats, a lot of lower body strength training. This is great to do. So your legs, you're gonna have one, here, I'll do it this way. You're gonna have one leg out straight, okay? The other leg is going to be twisted over, so bend your knee and twist over, okay? Then this arm right here is gonna be reaching as far off to the side as you can, okay? Your head, guys, I'm forgetting what body parts are called today. It's, you know, we're in need of this stretch and relaxation. So your head is going to be facing the same side as the bent knee. If that made any sense. I think y'all get the point. Okay. We're gonna stretch, stretch, stretch. Take a couple deep breaths. One last deep breath in and out. All right, come back to the center. Now we're gonna do our other leg, bend and cross. This arm, reach as far back as you can, follow it with your head. And we're gonna sit here for a little bit. Remember your breaths. One more deep breath in. And breathe out. All right, come back to the center. And our next one that we're gonna be doing is called the figure 4 stretch. This is also a great lower body stretch. If you can't tell, I prefer doing lower body strength training, so these are the stretches that I tend to enjoy the most as well. So what we're gonna do, lay on your back. Your knees are gonna be bent, feet flat on the floor, okay? So with one leg, I want you to put your ankle on your other knee, on the opposite knee, okay? Then we're gonna bring this leg up to a tabletop position. And we are going to, with our hand, push gently, again gently, push on that knee to get a nice stretch. So this is called a figure 4 stretch because your legs should look like the number 4. Okay, if you stick your legs straight up, it should look like an upside down 4. All right. So push down, gently push down on that knee. Feel that nice stretch. If you need to put your leg down and not hover in the air, that's perfectly fine. You'll still get a nice stretch. Okay, or you can reach in, grab that leg, then use this hand right here to stretch. All right. Give me 2 big deep breaths. Last one, and out. When I'm doing this, I also like to do a little rotation of my ankles because my ankles tend to get tight and pop, so feel free to do that if you would like as well. All right, legs back down. We're gonna reset and do the opposite foot. So the opposite foot comes up, ankle crosses on top of that knee. Okay, we're gonna lift this leg, grab under, and press down. Ooh. All right, and flexing your foot gives you even more of that stretch for your hamstrings. My ankles keep up popping. All right, so one more deep breath in and out. All right, reset. Now, this next one, we are just gonna do a simple knee to the chest. Okay, so you're gonna be lying flat out on your back. Legs are straight in front of you. Okay, and one at a time, we're gonna bring our knee to our chest. Pull as far as you can. Take a deep breath and release. Switch. Deep breath in and release. Switch. Deep breath in and release. You can kind of go back and forth on flexing your feet, pointing your toes, whichever one you want to do. And release. Also, again, you can work at your own pace. So if I'm going a little too fast for you, you need a little bit more of a stretch, you can definitely slow it down. Try not to go much faster than this though. You really want to give that muscle some time to stretch. Alright, so we're going to do a couple of double knees. So basically we're just pulling them both in at the same time. Okay, so pull in. And back out. Pull in. And out. Two more. Pull in. And out. Last one. Pull in. And out. All right, last one, y'all. This one I'm sure is most everybody's favorite pose. We're gonna be doing the corpse pose. Okay, so basically we're staying in the same position with our bodies. Legs are straight out in front of you. Back is flat against your bed, your mat, your floor, wherever you are laying right now. Okay, so I want you to take your hands and put them by your sides. Okay, but when I say, I don't know if you do this with your corpse pose or if you just lie there, but this is something that I really like to do to get all of that tension out of your body. Okay, so when I say tense, you are going to stretch out as much as you can. So your legs, your feet are gonna point, stretch as far as you can to that side. Your hands are going to stretch out as far as you can. Okay, so we're gonna tense up pretty much every muscle in our body and then release. And release all of that tension. Okay, are we ready? Let's go. And tense. And relax. And tense. And relax. And tense. And relax. And tense. Relax. One last time. Tense. And relax. All right. Nice. Okay guys, so I hope that this helped you relax a little bit if you are getting ready for bed. I hope it helped energize you a little bit if you are getting ready for the rest of your day, or just maybe it was just a nice relaxing midday break. Whatever it was for you, I hope it did the job. Thank you guys so much for watching and for stretching with me, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.